Hello and good morning. Today is January 6th, 2026, and you're listening to That's Old News, the daily download making old headlines hot again. I'm your host, Ainsley Harvey, and as always, we're looking at what went down on this day in history, which means we are rewinding it all the way back to England on January 1066. Now, we were just here yesterday for the death of Edward the Confessor, but today his successor, Harold Godwinson, has been crowned. But is he truly the rightful king? Well, according to William, Duke of Normandy, the answer is no. He believed Edward promised him the throne and that Harold, in turn, swore to support him. Stay tuned to see how big this royally large beef can grow in the coming weeks. For now, we go to January 6th, 1412, where another recent character comes back up again, Joan of Arc, who was born on this day. So happy 614th birthday to France's national heroine. Today really is a day of follow-ups, guys, because January 6th, 1649 brings Charles I back to the chat. So the last we heard of him, he was forcing his way into the House of Commons with armed guards. But today in 1649, a court was established to put him on trial for treason, which was pretty fair considering he was a money-hungry tyrant who believed he was put on earth by God to be better than everyone else. Next, we're jumping to January 1903, where Albert Einstein marries his first wife, Mileva Maric. It was not a happy union, with the pair divorcing in 1919 following Albert's many affairs. Mileva agreed to the divorce on the terms that Albert gave her any future Nobel Prize money, which worked out to be more than 12 years' worth of annual income for the scientist who won the prize 2 years later. Meanwhile, this is the day in 1919 that Teddy Roosevelt, the 26th US president, dies at age 60. Teddy was known for many things, including national parks and the Panama Canal, but he is also remembered for believing in racial hierarchy, removing Native Americans from their sacred lands, and asserting that the US had the right to intervene in the internal affairs of other nations, including Latin America. So evidently not the man played by Robin Williams in Night at the Museum. Now, we can't talk about January 6th throughout history without mentioning January 6th, 2021, which saw supporters of US President Donald Trump storm the Capitol in Washington. While speaking at a Save America rally, President Trump seemed to accuse the Biden-Harris camp of rigging the election, stating, "You don't concede when there's theft involved," continuing to those present that if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. Those there took this word as a call to action, storming the Capitol building, resulting in 5 deaths. And that's old news from this day in history. I'm Ainsley Harvey, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.